Welcome to this week's Security Report. I'm Felicia Valenzuela. Thanks for joining us. We begin with news from the Guyana Police Force.
Squad will advance! By the right! Quick! March!
The Guyana Police Force on January 29th held a graduation ceremony at the Felix Austin Police College Auditorium for the passing out of Special Constables Course Number 4, 2018. The course, which was the last for 2018, commenced on November 26 and concluded on January 29, 2019. Ranks received training in areas such as basic foot drill, firearm training, self-defense, and human rights. A total of 62 of 63 ranks stayed the course and successfully graduated. In his address, Commissioner of Police Leslie James urged ranks to remain impartial at all times in their investigations.
Our citizens quite rightly expect professional service and protection from us. Protect them from those who wish to do them harm and engage in criminal enterprises. Protect their homes, their schools, and their businesses.
Commissioner James also noted that the GPF was at a very important juncture at this time.
At present, our serious crime figures reflect a minus 5.7%. I did say prior, and I will again say this afternoon, that the Guyana Police Force is at a very important juncture, whereby we are engaged in a reformation program. It is aimed at enhancing our professional development and service delivery in keeping with international best practices.
Senior Superintendent Faisal Karambash, during his charge to the ranks, noted the Special Constabulary is a very critical part of the force and urged ranks to take pride in wearing their uniform, be focused and alert in the discharge of their duties. He also reminded the graduates that the force has one goal, which is to maintain law and order. The Ministry of Business and Tourism sector conducted an incorporated tourism awareness training with police recruits at the Officers Training Center. This initiative was spearheaded by Mr. Donald Sinclair, Director General in the Department of Tourism, Ministry of Business. The highly interactive presentation highlighted aspects such as what tourists expect, how to assess risk as it applies to particular locations, and how model recruits should equip themselves for interaction with visitors. 4 ranks received prizes, compliments of the Guyana Tourism Authority, for their presentation on the subject of tourist priorities. In news of crime, an intelligence-led operation last Saturday has resulted in the apprehension of 23-year-old Alson Pierce of Lot 16 Diamond Housing Scheme, East Bank, Demerara, at the Stabroek Market. He was caught with a quantity of counterfeit Guyana $5,000 currency. Pierce has since been charged and placed before the magistrate court. Also on Saturday last, ranks conducting a mobile patrol in Charleston arrested 18-year-old Akelo nurse of Lot 273 Independence Boulevard with an unlicensed pistol with no rounds. He too has been charged and placed before the court. Police in A Division, during several intelligence-led operations in Tamari, East Bank, Demerara, found a total of 882 grams of cannabis. 3 persons, including a female, have been arrested and processed for court. News from the Guyana Defence Force now. The Government of Guyana, through the Guyana Defence Force, coordinated the hosting of a Building Integrity for Senior Leaders program from the 28th of January to the 1st of February 2019 at the Guyana Police Officers Training Center at Ivlery. This course is being conducted by the United Kingdom through the Office of the Military Attaché for the Caribbean. Senior, local and regional military police and government officials are in attendance. Junior non-commissioned officer drills were conducted at Base Camp Stevenson on Wednesday, January 23rd. During the drills, the troops were inspected with regard to their turnout and bearing. Drills are part of the regime of the regimentation and also form a primary aspect of discipline within the GDF. A multi-stakeholder team was deployed to Etrimbang, Cayuny Mazaruni, Region 7 to assess the number of undocumented Guyanese returning from Venezuela. The outreach, which commenced on Friday, comprised representatives from the General Registrar's Office, the Ministry of Social Protection, Civil Defense Commission, Immigration, the Guyana Police Force, and the Guyana Defense Force. According to Acting Civil Defense Commission Director General Lieutenant Colonel Kester Craig, the decision to conduct an assessment of the area was taken after a report was sent to the National Multi-Sectoral Coordinating Committee.
We received a report coming to the committee which indicates that there are a number of undocumented migrants in Ettermbang area. So that report actually drove a establishment of a multi-stakeholders team to come and assess the situation.
The team carried out the assessment at Ettermbang Landing, Arrow and its environs. It was noted that while there were 95 Guyanese in need of documentation, approximately 340 applications made. The majority of these were late applications. A definite timeline was not given for the completion of registration process, as the information would have to be manually verified.
All the information that was collected will be taken back to Georgetown, where they will do a verification process, search all the records to ensure that the person that made certain requests for late registration, for new registration and other documentation, that some of the information is within the system before providing the birth certificates.
On the GPF's wanted list, Kelvin Shivgabin is wanted by the police for questioning in relation to murder committed on Haricharan and Premcharan Samaru on December 31, 2018. Anyone with information that may lead to the arrest of Kelvin Shivgabin is asked to contact the police on the telephone numbers on screen or the nearest police station. All information will be treated with the strictest confidence. The police are also making stringent efforts to apprehend the driver of a motorcycle, CJ5283, who abandoned his Honda cycle and fled the scene of a fatal accident on the named public road, West Bank, Demerara. The incident occurred on Monday last. Police say the motorcyclist was proceeding south along the eastern carriageway of the road at the fast rate of speed and allegedly struck down 70-year-old pedal cyclist Herbert Caesar. Caesar was rushed to West Demerara Hospital in an unconscious state and was pronounced dead on arrival. The Guyana Police Force has released an updated contact list for its current administration, divisional commanders, as well as their deputies, sub-divisional officers, and community relations officers. The list also has the names for force control and divisional operation rooms. You can get the list on the GPF's Facebook page. And that's it for this week's Security Report. Goodbye.